A team from the Secretariat of the Committee of Vice Chancellors of Nigerian Universities, we came to have a consultative session with President Obasanjo. As you're all aware, he is a two-time visitor to Nigerian federal universities and a promoter of a private university. So we are celebrating our 60th anniversary in October this year, and we are putting together a documentary on leadership, 60 years of leadership in the Nigerian university system. And we needed to talk to people like him who are the part and parcel of the Nigerian university system in terms of ideas, innovations, and experiences in the two times he was head of state of Nigeria. So that's our mission. The Committee of Vice Chancellors was started by 5 Vice Chancellors in 1962 in October at the University of Ibadan. And since then, it has grown up to a leadership of 202 Vice Chancellors, representing all the state, federal, and private universities in Nigeria. So the committee is a body that manages the interest of the Vice Chancellors in terms of sharing ideas, sharing information, best practice on how they can be better leaders. So you agree with me that 60 years is a milestone, a major milestone. So we want to celebrate that in style by a series of events. We're going to start with the soapbox events in the 6 first universities in each of the geopolitical zones in Nigeria, which will start in March at the University of Ibadan, and then from there we'll move to other universities. So we are going to have an innovation event for Nigerian universities. The best innovation ideas that is going to come out from the universities for all students and staff will be done. Then we are going to have Nuga, Nigerian University Games of Station is a product of the CDC. So we are going to have a basketball championship and a marathon event. And then from there we are going to have an international conference, annual general meeting, and then we have the grand finale where we will honor those who have made a lifetime contribution to leadership in the Nigerian university system. That is coming in October. People like Obasanjo come to invite him formally because all the transformatory roles he played within the Nigerian university system. I'm graciously agreed to be part of that event.
Executive members, as well as Vice Chancellors in neighboring universities, are here to interact with former President Obasanjo. That's a man that is like an encyclopedia of knowledge. And for me, I am a member of the Committee of Vice Chancellors of Nigerian Board, Executive Board, an Executive Board member, and the Vice Chairman representing private universities. So I'm also fortunate to be in this angle. So that's why I'm part of the entourage. So we had a nice time. He was head of this country twice, as a military president and as a civilian president. So his experience with respect to the university system in Nigeria was what he shared with us. And we learned a lot from him. Again, we seized the opportunity to invite him for the CBCNU 60th anniversary, which we now end on 28th of, it's starting in March and we end in October. And he was able to share with us his dream for universities, for new vice chancellors, what is expected, how new vice chancellors should look at town and gown and the raising funds. And for his experiences, he's had wealth of experiences. He founded a university, Bells University, and even the Open University, which he's a graduate of. So he shared all the experiences, all the alumni experiences, and it was very interesting to learn from him and how he managed crisis situation. And he was clear about the fact that universities should choose their own vice chancellors and control whatever they do. It shouldn't be the business of heads of state. And so many other things. My opinion is that if this is a recurring problem, then we should look at it. What is really the cause, and what are the causes of this, and what are the solutions? I know they've set up a lot of panels to look into things. Since we are not getting the solution, it means we don't have the solution. So we should really be intentional with government and us. Let us be intentional in solving. And let everybody be willing to give and take. What does it take to train a student? How do we want to train a student effectively? Who should contribute? How do we get that contribution? So since we have not solved it and we're having the problems, then we should continue to search more vigorous to find it. But for me, I live with my strength. To be honest with you, I always look at the students, the vulnerable students and their parents. And I'm really praying that there will be a solution.